Hi, I'm Elena. I've been married 3 times, which is basically a polite way of saying I make terrible decisions, but I commit to them. At this stage, I don't say I do, but I'll say I'll try, but please don't take my side of the closet. You know what's harder than marriage? It's to explain to a grown man that a laundry basket is not a home decor and it's not a corner decoration either. It's a target, sweetheart. Aim! I've been running domestic Olympics since 1998. The men cannot even qualify. Marriage is basically like an Olympics. But instead of winning, you get resentment, joint accounts, and unmatched collection of Tupperware lids. Let's be honest, women are basically champions of the domestic life. We don't get medals, we get to-do lists, and a husband whose idea of helping is to carry in one grocery bag and needing protein shake and a nap later, or rinsing one spoon and then expecting oral gratitude. Can you believe it? Husband number one once told me, dead seriously looking into my eyes, I don't use a dishwasher because I don't know how it works. This is the same man who explained cryptocurrency to me at 3 a.m. using a pizza box like a diagram. But a machine with 2 buttons? I said, honey, you can unclasp my bra in the dark with one hand, but the dishwasher is your challenge? Eventually, I labeled everything. Cups go there, plates go there. Don't touch me. He still got it wrong. Once, I found a remote in a dishwasher, and I asked him, did you seriously wanted to clean it? Or were you trying to stop me from watching a Sex and the City? Have you ever sent a man to do grocery shopping? Have you noticed every man in the shop looks the same? Holding a phone, sweating. He's either reading a list or he's calling his wife. Oh, she said, almond milk, does it come from a tiny cows? Pets! What pets? Oh, there are like 400 types of them, and they all have wings. Is she planning to fly away? I once asked my husband to bring me bananas, almond milk, and pets. And he did very well. He brought 2 pineapples, oat milk, and the senior nappies. And he told me, it's all absorbent. I said, yes, honey, so is a sponge, but I'm not bleeding into one of those either. My husband number 2 cleaned the bathroom once. He sprayed bleach and God knows what on everything. Mirrors, toilet, even toilet paper. The toothpaste was still in the sink. The mirrors look worse than before. He wiped the floor with the face towels. He was so proud. He said, babe, does it look good, right? I said, of course, honey. Now, pack your bags, we are out of here for 2 weeks until we can breathe in here again. Men approach housework like an escape room. Where do the towels go? Why there are 2 different types of sponges? What is the stick with the fuzzy end for? Is it a sex toy? Where do we keep our bin bags? In the same place when we moved in, Greg? I once asked my husband number 3 to vacuum. He picked up a Dyson like it's gonna bite him. And I said, honey, it just vacuum and it sucks, just like I did on our honeymoon, but more consistently. Speaking of vacuuming, have you ever witnessed a man vacuuming, flexing, shirtless, vacuuming sexy around the socks? And I'm watching like, babe, if you want to turn me on, how about you move that basket and vacuum? He looks at the fridge and he can't find anything because he's got the man eyes. He tells me, honey, there is nothing here to eat. Staring directly at lasagna. And I said, well, you've got the man eyes. Until it's vibrating or naked, you can't see it. Ladies, you know what the real Olympic event is? Remembering everyone's birthday, the kids' suicides, the dog's flea treatment, and his mom's favorite cheese. Meanwhile, he remembers exactly one thing: where the remote is. Just when I thought I earned a break, his mom turned up, like unexpectedly, with a mother-in-law secret inspection, just to see if the floors mopped correctly and her son is fed like Victorian prince. And she goes, you should be grateful, he helps. And I'm like, helps? He lives here, he shits here, he eats here. You don't get a standing ovations for putting your underwear in the wash. Or next thing you know, we're going to be giving medals for wiping your own ass. Welcome to the grown-up world. Ladies, if the domestic life is an Olympic sport, we've all won gold medals. For multitasking, for patience, for not stabbing our partners with a spatula. And the men, oh, they are still trying to figure out how to turn on the oven. I'm Elena Hart, 3 marriages down, emotionally upgraded and undefeated in domestic life. If the domestic life was an Olympic sport, we would not win it, just win it. We would organize it, plan it, run it, clean after, and remember who is allergic to peanuts. If that sounds like your life, congrats, you are a domestic life badass. And yes, the book is cheaper than therapy.